Hi everyone, my name's Drew Barnes and I'm currently in the Laser Radial.
Hi, my name is Bella Fellows and I sail the 49er FX with Alice Marsman.
I started in an oppie when I was really young. I did it around my home sailing club Christchurch, and then when I was about 13 years old I did my first regatta fleet event in Poole. It was really good and I was hooked from there. A year later I got into the Southern Zone squad, which I really enjoyed, made loads of new friends. And then the year after that, I got into the Oppie Development Squad, which I did for 2 years until I was 15 years old. And then I went into the Laser 4.7, which is still a junior class. That year I had my first major event, which was Newport. It was a World Championships. I was really scared, but really excited to do it. Because I had a really good result at that event, it meant that I got into the 4.7 junior national squad, which I was really chuffed about at the time. I did that for 2 years and then moved on to the Laser Radial. And the Laser Radial was my first youth class, so I was quite scared, but really excited to go for it and make that big jump. It was really good because I had all my friends with me moving up, and it was looking good. That year I got into the Laser Radial youth squad with coaches Alan and Sarah, and it was really good fun. Had lots of experience, learnt loads, and was still enjoying the sailing, and still going now.
I've been sailing the boat for 2 years now. Before that I sailed the 29er, and then for junior class I sailed the topper. I sailed the 29er for nearly 5 years, and then I sailed the topper for 4 years, doing a couple years in zone squad followed by a couple years in the national squad. I moved into 29ers when I was 15, so just into year 10 at school. But I think the age you move into your youth class is completely up to you, and you just got to make sure that you get the most out of your sailing, whether that's through the social side of it or through racing and getting results. I think I put quite a lot of pressure on myself, and I had quite high expectations just because I was relatively at the top of the fleet. But it does definitely take time to get used to a different boat and potentially sailing with someone else for the first time. And it's a whole different style of racing, going from single-handers to kind of asymmetric. The main thing to do is just enjoy sailing the boat and enjoy the chance to make really obvious gains, and just not worrying about results and comparing yourself to others.
If I were to go back, I'd definitely try and do more international events, because you just gain so much experience. Even at junior level, you can't gain the experience anywhere else. Just so many people, so many friendly faces, meet loads of new people, meet loads of friends that you're going to have for the rest of your life.
I spend a lot more time just sailing and racing at my local club to get my boat handling up to scratch before going off to more competitions and training with other boats, just because you can waste a lot of time travelling to places when you can be getting more time on the water at home.
For any of the junior sailors transitioning, make sure to just enjoy it, stay with your friends, and just do as much sailing as possible and go for it.
Make the most of the resources available to you. I know there's a lot of good advice on class Facebook pages. I know on 29ers there's lots of rigging advice and advice on just best practice on setup and how to go upwind, downwind, and stuff to do with boat handling. I'm sure the same goes for other classes too. If you're able to, try and go for a taster sail in some of the different youth classes before you make a decision and commit to a boat. I know that they do run taster sessions at some of the junior events, so make sure you look out for those. And you could always get into contact with people at your local club and see if they'll be willing to take you out. Also, just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you're looking for a crew or a helm, there'll be a lot of sailors in a similar position to you looking for people to sail with, so don't be afraid to just get in contact.